Just got the latest battle box. Let's check it out together. Mission 108. That's a lot of missions. All right, guys, so first up we have this. This is the Revo Canyon Folder. It's a very cool looking knife. Now, I will tell you, something I'm not thrilled about is the fact that it's 4 CR13 MOV. But that being said, with a sharpening rod, boom, you can polish that thing up, sharpen that thing up quite easily. Very unique kind of look, right? That bend to it, and then the sweeping up of the blade. Definitely compact. It's also a button lock. You see that right there? So, boom, close it up. It is definitely, when I first took it out, I was like, man, is this thing, jammed? But it's locked up very tight when you first get it. And then you can open it up easily. But I mean, just a very kind of futuristic, I don't know, industrial look. I have one of my favorite knives from these guys is the, it's like the Nesmuck, but it's a folder. And yeah, I just think that's a cool one. I think this is a very cool design, honestly. Again, that steel, not amazing by any means, but I still think the fact that you can get a cool looking knife like this, and as long as you're comfortable sharpening, you can do that on a regular basis. There's the pivot, so you can see it's nice and smooth. I just think it's a cool looking knife. Sometimes you get a knife that's got bad steel or okay steel, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna ever use that. This one I could definitely see EDCing. I like S30V or S35VN, but I'll carry a lower grade steel if I like the look of the knife. So yeah, that's kind of a cool blade. So that's the first thing in this month's battle box. All right, next up here we have the FlexTail Tiny Pump X, and unfortunately it came just a little bit charged, and then I was trying to test it out and I ran the battery out. So, but here's what it is. It's a tiny pump, but it does have a light on the bottom and then a bunch of attachments here so that you can basically pump up different things. So you got an inflatable mattress, inflatable like sleeping pad, think about those inflatable chairs that Climate makes, a pillow, anything that you got to inflate. You got a tiny little portable pump that you can use to charge things or to fill things up. So that's pretty cool. Now next up we have the Dark Energy Poseidon Nano, and this is a little bit interesting because I just talked to Dark Energy at SHOT Show and said I want to check out some of your products. So this is a 3000 milliamp hour battery. You got the magnet there, so if you've got a phone that can charge magnetically, that's great. Here's the button on the back. Let's see if I can, there you go, press it. That's 3 out of the 4. It comes already pretty much charged. And then down here on the bottom, your USB-C. They said it comes with a 3-foot cord, but I didn't see that. I got this cord with it, which is a USB-C to a USB. And obviously, if you have a specific phone or something you want to charge, just make sure you got the right cords. But super compact and lightweight, 2-year guarantee. And I think they said they left this out for 90 days in freezing temperatures, and it still worked great. So that is a very compact battery to bring with you. And Dark Energy, I asked them, I basically said, what's the deal with you guys? What makes you special or different? And they were like, well, the fact that we're rugged, lightweight, and easily transportable, that takes them, that in their mind, sets them apart from some of the other charging or battery companies out there. So I haven't worked with them before. This is not a promo for them, but I can tell you this thing is notably lightweight here. So yeah, this is the Poseidon Nano from Dark Energy for charging up your gear. Next up, we have this Brunton Lens compass. And I think the main thing to point out here, first of all, it's got a lot of the features you want on a compass, right? So it's not just a little dinky button compass or something like that. But when you fold this up, and let me see, fold this guy over and then this on top, this is metal. So it's going to be, they call it bomber, it's like a bomber compass because it's so durable. That is a big deal. If you get a compass and it gets broken, that's a bad situation. They do, or let me recommend somebody to you, is Craig Caudill from the Nature Reliance School. Check him out on Amazon. He's got a bunch of books out, and he has a whole book on wilderness navigation. So highly recommend him. Solid dude, very, very knowledgeable, awesome guy just in general too. But yeah, Brunton makes they're well known for making excellent compasses. I just got connected at SHOT Show, had a good conversation with the Sun Company or Sunco, and they make very small compasses and some larger ones like this as well. But if you said to most people, tell me a good compass company, and they knew anything about compasses, this would probably be one of the top 5 that they list out there. So again, very, very durable, folds up nice and compact like that. All right, 2 more products. This one is a winner. I have one of these already. I think I may have 2 of these already, but this is a great product. I'm going to do a video in the future on like what I think the best filtering systems are. I can tell you top 3 that are 3 that will definitely be included are the Sawyer system, the Sawyer filter system, the Life Straw, especially for its transportability and it's lightweight and easy to find at Walmart, places like that, and the Grayl. These guys make just awesome products. So this guy, I was just reading some of the details. Let me read it to you because you'll hear all the stuff you can take out. It says, removes waterborne pathogens, virus, bacteria, protozoan cysts, including rotavirus, hepatitis A, norovirus, giardiasis, cryptosporidium, E. coli, cholera, salmonella, dysentery, and more. That's a lot of nasties that they're taking out of the water for you. And it's simple to use. You basically, there's 2 parts. You're going to take out the filter section. Yeah, this is still attached here, but take out the filter section, fill up the base, and then as you press this in, it's basically pressing the water through the filtration system, and then you can drink it. Piece of cake. I mean, it says right here, 5 liters per minute, 250 liters per cartridge, 8-second press. I'm going to link to a short I did on this product a while ago. They're always updating things. They just came out with like a little sort of like a hip pack, fanny pack that carries this thing horizontally. I definitely want to get one of those to check it out. But yeah, this is an awesome, awesome product. Again, I've already made a video about this, a short about this, so I'll put a link to that so you can check it out. All right, knife of the month is this right here, the Real Steel Sacra Pro. And they also are going to throw in this Real Steel FTP tool. It's got a bunch of little screwdrivers and things in it. So that's a little bonus item, but this comes in K110 steel, which I'm not super familiar with. I've had it on a couple of knives, but this has got that crossbar lock. A lot of people call it the Axis lock because it's very similar to what Benchmade has, but this is a very classy looking knife, right? So you've got this gray here. You've got those nice tones of kind of a soft blue. You've got a little accent even in the thumb studs on both sides. Very functional blade. You can see when you release that lock bar, very smooth. It's almost kind of like a tube system for the liner, which is cool. Obviously, not for the liner, I guess I should say. Right, so you can see the blue inside there. It's just a very handsome knife. And I've had stuff from Real Steel. I like some of their stuff. I'm not a huge fan of some of their stuff, but yeah, this is a cool knife. I just like the look of that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like the look of this knife? I think it's very aesthetically pleasing. So we got G10 for the handles. That is a glow-in-the-dark thing. I just saw it here. So glow-in-the-dark thumb stud, 3.31 inches for your blade, a little over 7 inches end to end. So that's this month's BattlBox. 2 knives. I always like when they send knives, so that's definitely a win for me. So as always, when I do these unboxing, it's not a full review of everything. It's a rundown of some of the products. For me, this knife, I like quite a bit. This Revo knife, I like even more than the Real Steel knife. I just think that's a cool profile for a knife, just kind of chunky, blocky. I like that guy. So I'll definitely be EDCing this one quite a bit. Got 2 knives on my hands, don't want to stab myself. The Grayl is an awesome product. That little pump I think is cool as well. Probably won't use that as much as some of the other products. Compass, definitely a win. I actually just got rid of some compasses, passed them off to some other people. So this I think is going to become definitely one of the compasses I keep for backpacking and survival stuff. What else? The Dark Energy, I think that's a win as well. The one thing about the Dark Energy I wish is that they put out, like they gave me maybe a cord that had multiple outputs, like something for Android, something for iPhone, USB-C, a normal USB, micro USB. Fewer and fewer people are using it now, so not as big a deal to me. But yeah, so I think overall this box quite good. I always try to rate them from terrible to amazing. I would put this at quite good, above good to quite good or very good. Great, maybe leaning that way, but not totally. When I get 2 folders, I generally prefer a fixed blade and a folder, or a multi-tool and a knife, instead of 2 straight up folders in a box. But I think overall, I'm liking what we got in this month's BattlBox. But let's hear from you guys. This is not a full review. This is an overview. If you've used some of these products, if you tested them out before, let's hear your thoughts and let's get that conversation started in the comment section now. Thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.